In April 2024, at exactly 2 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon, a guy parks his car along Mawanda Road. And in this car, under the co-driver's seat, he had a brown envelope. In this envelope, he had about 45 million shillings. Now, this wasn't just money. He had been saving for 4 years. He took on more work so that he could save this money. He denied himself things he wanted. He kept saying no to himself over and over again so he could save this money. He gets out of the car and locks it, even double checks, just so he makes sure his money is safe, and then heads into a nearby property office. Everything seemed fine. He enters the room. At the table, there's 2 brokers already, and there was an older gentleman as well who they kept referring to as Mzee. I think he was the Mugaga. So he sits down, and the interesting thing, everyone sounded relaxed, confident, prepared. Do you know that kind of confidence that makes you lower your guard? So they start laying out documents on the table, photocopies, Ndagamond. Every necessary document for this deal to go through, they laid out on the table. Everything seemed good. In fact, everything seemed too good. The title had already been verified. The names matched, the district matched, the plot size matched. Even the signatures looked authentic. And for a moment, this guy genuinely relaxed, because in his mind, 4 years of sacrifice were finally paying off. But then something caught his eye. One letter, just one. In Mzee's surname, what was supposed to be an N instead looked like an L. Tiny details, honestly. Most people would have missed it. But once he saw it, he couldn't unsee it. And suddenly, the ballroom changed, not physically, emotionally. The smiles started feeling rehearsed, the friendliness felt like pressure. Quietly, and while others are still talking amongst themselves and laughing, he takes a picture of the title. Nobody notices. So he opens the scanner on his phone, uploads the image, and waits. A few seconds go by. Then the results come back. The title number did not exist. And immediately, everything made sense. The confidence, the urgency, the friendliness, it was all rehearsed. And as they were talking amongst themselves, this guy is just sitting there looking at his phone, realizing that he had almost lost 45 million shillings of his cash, sitting downstairs in his car. So calmly, he thanks them. He stands up and tells them he's going to the car to get the money. So he walks out calmly, goes to the car, locks himself inside, and only then does he finally breathe. And honestly, that's the thing about property scams in Uganda. They don't start with obvious danger. They start with trust, urgency, confidence, and one small detail that people fail to notice. This is why property should never simply be admired. It should be interrogated. This is The Deal Room by Nest.